So I'll show you what I've been up to since I've been on my hiatus. Might have some fingerprints on it, but I polished just below right here on this side of the knife to follow the original grind lines. I'll throw in a photo of how it used to look. Turned out really good. And then on this side, I've got like a faux hamon that's like a mirror polish. Sharpest knife to date. This was a milestone for me. I thinned it and then put a micro bevel on it. I did a 70-30 micro bevel and it is just stupid sharp. So I'll let you guys see how sharp it is. Listen how quiet. It's a laser now. We're gonna do something I haven't done on the channel yet. First, I'm gonna use this Naniwa Chosera 800. It's in very good condition. Nice and flat. The corners do need chamfered though. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a micro bevel on this little Opinel. It's a great little knife. You can't beat it for the money. Well, I'm sure there are other options out there, but that's super thin geometry. It's pretty much a flat grind out of the box. The grinds are kind of wonky sometimes, but they're just cool little knives. Like, they're perfect gifts for people. So yeah, I'm just getting into the world of micro bevels, and I know for a fact that this knife could benefit from having a micro bevel. So that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, we're good to go. .800 grit sounds kind of like a weird grit to start on to make a micro bevel. So I'm actually going to use my Shapton Glass 320 to do it. Reason for that is this video is for stones that I've neglected. I really use the 220 and the 500 the most. So I'm gonna see how this, I'm sure it's gonna do great. And I'm sure the 800 would have done perfectly fine with this steel, as thin as it is. So let's get to it. I'm going to start on my weak side, as I've been doing a lot lately. ringing. That's the sign of good steel in an axe. So this is the stainless steel version of the Opinel Inox. It's the number 8. I've loved this knife. It's a perfect little pocket knife to carry around. It's got that collar lock. As I said, they're perfect gifts for people. The stainless on this isn't bad. I kind of wish I would have gotten a carbon one, but you know, I'm happy with this. I'm hoping this micro bevel will add a little bit of strength to this. Knives are really thin out of the box, and they're basically a flat grind. I did have this little like bump right here, and it's disappearing very quickly having used this stone. Start really lightening up my pressure. Okay, we'll use the hard felt deburring block. Remember to always get the sharpest you can on your first stone. I've done just that. It's weird. It seems like with sharpening, I start getting the shanks, like whenever I used to play golf. If I play too much, I end up having issues with my swing or maybe my technique with sharpening. I just gave it a little break, and I feel good coming back to it. I'm actually really excited to come back to this stone. It's that beautiful brick orange color. Maybe red. depending on how you look at it. We're just going to refine the bevel a little bit. Man, this is such a nice stone. I forget how nice it is. It's the perfect combination of hardness and softness and aggression. This is like my ideal 1000 grit, medium grit stone. Man, I just love this stone, seriously. What's going on here? You know, a lot of folks, whenever they're doing their finishing strokes, they'll often count. I don't really subscribe to that. I think it's best to go by feel, because in the long run, it'll just help you, you know, be more efficient at sharpening and make the whole experience a lot more intuitive. Okay, that should do it. Oh boy, is it ever sharp. Trying to give you a view of that micro bevel. It's too small. Oh well. What stone next? You know what? The 3K. That's where we're going. If y'all have ever wondered why my hands look so swollen all the time, is because I don't have any veins in my hands anymore. I do on the inside, but no surface veins, and it causes inflammation. So I'm hoping that this new treatment that I'm trying is going to help reduce some of that. This stone's dirty. I'm going to clean her up before I use it. I actually really like this 3K. The video I made prior to this, I was using the 6K and 1500 to thin and make a new bevel on that chef knife, and I figured this was going to be the case because these are vitrified. They just benefit from soaking. That's what I really like about this line, is that if I were to soak my Triceras, there'd be a high likelihood that I would end up cracking them. And with these, I can just treat them like crap, and they perform. I don't like feeling like I'm walking on eggshells all the time. Sucks. But we're going to use this one as splash and go because you can. Oh yeah, we're there. In there like swimwear. Give it a just drop with some Bark River White. Yeah, that's scary. Let's do a quick cut test. I'd say that's pretty good. Any scratches you see on the blade are from use, so get off me.